Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So first things first, we're going to be selling milk. Not because the price is really good. I mean, it's alright. But we are getting closer. Of course, I'm looking at the wrong thing. You can see it caps out, I'm guessing, around 20,000 liters. So it's definitely something that we should probably get emptied. I did see somebody suggesting that we would get a BGA, which sounds like a really good idea, honestly. We could get a, digest state. The only problem is, our main thing that I would want to put in there is obviously manure and slurry, which are two things that we do not make. I did skip a month, too. I skipped July. There wasn't anything really to do. No fields to be ready. Which now we have 3 fields ready this month, and I think the cotton might be ready next month. So we have a bunch of fields now ready. I think the priority will be to get a lot of these fields harvested today. Maybe not all replanted. I would like to get this field here replanted and maybe get the pH up to a good level again. It should need it after this harvest. And maybe we can plant at least one field. One of the 3 fields, which I'm not sure if we'll get all 3 of the fields harvested, but we'll certainly try. We will need to buy a header trailer too. Because we'll need that for the one field that's across the bridge there, because that header's not fitting there. Unless I took the combine way around, the long way around. Like, I'd have to take it around all the trees and then down. We'll find a road down there and bring it all the way over. We have the financial ability to just buy a header trailer, so it's not a big deal. I do want to say, I think, is it the week this goes up? Because this video will go up on a Saturday. I think it's the week after, I guess would be, the Tuesday, Thursday video. I believe will be Survival Challenge. My math is serving me correct. I think I'll have Alma the week prior will be ending. So we'll have, probably 4 Survival Challenges until Farming Sim 25. So once I get to that point, then I'll have to try to figure out how many more I have and then plan out when to end, which is not too big of a deal. If I have extra, more than the 4 a week that I normally do, I'll just release extra that week. The week of release or something. I know my 25 stuff will be probably about a week late. I've mentioned it before, but I'll just release whatever I have that week and the week prior. Like I said, it's kind of weird. I normally am trying to get ahead around this time. Instead, I'm just trying to get all of my videos uploaded by Farming Sim 25 time. About, what, 42,000? Pretty good, pretty good. And we'll buy that. Probably come up here and grab that right away. That way we have it. Alright, so I'm going to pick up the header trailer. Like I said, I'm not sure if we'll use it this month. Kind of depends if we get to the field across the bridge or not. Obviously, you know, the plan and the goal is to get all of the fields done. I don't foresee that happening, but we'll see. I would like to get that big soybean field done and then get lime on it. That way, you know, I can plant it whenever. I don't have to worry about putting lime down first. And then we'll see. Maybe we'll do the smaller field, which is the one we'll need this for. We'll see on timing. I've yet to harvest that big soybean field, so we'll see. Alright, so I'll probably drive around, that way the correct end is sitting out. Drive around this way. I'm not sure if we've put the hitch on the combine yet. I might have, because I know I was gonna have to get the trailer, but I may have not too. It looks like we did not. Well, the maintenance gauge is looking a tad low, so we'll just get it maintained and get it added right away. That way I don't, you know, forget later. Get done right away. Alright, so get that repaired. And the combine itself. To customize this. Rear hitch. Okay, that is a foldable one. I think we'll probably want to do the extended one. We'll do that. So $500, not bad. Oh, it flipped. Well, if that works. I was going to need to get the hitch eventually, and I think the extension will probably work the best with the header trailer. Should leave us in enough room back there to easily make turns and not be hitting the header on the combine. Oh, I just realized something. When I customize stuff, I lose my grain extension. I'm not sure why it does that, but it does, so. Alright, I got the grain hopper back on, the grain extension. Yeah, I'm not sure. It always has done that only with that. So, every other customization I have stays, but only the grain extension changes almost every time. Right, well, I guess I'll start on this end of the field and work my way down. I would think we could do one lap around. We'll see, but go one whole lap and then we can start making some strips. I'll probably try to like cut this in half, the field in half, and then we'll finish one piece and do the other half. All in the one time lapse, but makes the strips a little shorter. Well, 8% full. We're just making the first turn here. The yield is looking good so far. I'm not quite sure on the soil map, like which parts are which. Like I might be going through the good stuff right now. No, that was pretty good stuff down silty clay. Oh, I was about to say what's holding us back was that field. This is a little low too, which is pH. 14% full, not too bad. But yeah, obviously there's going to be some more survival challenges, just as a heads up, you know. It'll only be for, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? It won't be that long of a time. And then, as soon as I'm only doing survival challenge, I'll have to start figuring on when to start wrapping things up where it's hopefully going to line up good. That's usually a difficult part. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, obviously that does mean this series will be winding down at some point. The near-ish future. Next couple of weeks with 25. Because the plan is not to obviously really play 22 once Farming Sim 25 is out. We'll be focusing on that content. You know, doing everything I can in that game versus 22. I'll make sure all the, well, as in all the series, this series is fully wrapped up by then, though. Make sure we do get the conclusion, the ending to it. I'll make sure that, even if it, comes out, a week into Farming Sim 25 content or whatever, I'll make sure it does come out eventually. I always try to make sure I actually finish series. At least try to. I've yet to have a situation that has caused me not to be able to. 41% full, so probably by the time we're crossing by the semi, I may empty. Just so we can make our full lap around. Then I'll probably come back and then find that cutoff point. Split it up a little bit. The yield doesn't look bad in this field. I'm sure the pH does need some assistance. I kind of figured it's going to be the last harvest for this field until we put pH on it, so more lime. So yeah, that's the plan. As soon as this is done, we'll make sure and get that applied to this field. Well, I think I'm gonna start up a time lapse. We'll see if we finish the whole field in one time lapse. We'll see how far I decide to go. This is quite a big field, so I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
I don't understand what they want from me. They take my hands, washing them in dirty water. Try to find what's right in a distant place. So far away, the silence fills my heart with empty space. But now I'm sure of where I'll go from here. And tensions rise, they push me to divert my vision. But I will break the ceiling and the walls that kept me in for overload. They can't tell me what is right for me. I just need peace of mind and my ability. But no one said that it would be this hard. You can't force it, but you'll play your part. So I will run until I reach the end, and who knows where I'll be. But all I know is that we'll start again. They'll wait for me to fall under that pressure. They'll wait for me to give it up. Well, I will not work against the
Alright, so this is the last strip for the soybean harvest. We did alright timing. This is one large field, that is for certain. Part of me kind of regrets doing that one time lapse, because that's going to be quite a long time lapse. Easily, you know, two plus minutes. So we'll have to grab the lime spreader. We'll get that spread down here. Pretty sure at least half the field will need it. The original portion. The extended one may not need it. I might still add it though. Just so the whole thing is at the same level. I don't think we'll be able to do any more harvest. I do see it's talking rain, so I would imagine we'll be seeing that here shortly. Depends on what time that is though too. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely a little low. Oh, they're starting now way late. Way late. This all gonna fit? Nope. That does mean it's over 50,000 liters of soybeans from one harvest, which is quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, so that's almost 60,000 here, over 1,000 there, so yeah, it's well over 60,000 total. Probably what, 61,000? We'll have a better idea once I get this put into the silo as well. We'll probably have to fill that up multiple times, the lime spreader, to do that whole field. Still shouldn't take too long. Obviously the multi-fruit buying station is right there, so it shouldn't be, you know, too long of a trip back and forth to fill it up. I think we'll still have probably one more harvest of soybeans off of that before we sell again, so we'll have probably almost 3 trailer loads, maybe a little more, because that will be a better yielding field next time even. You know, it's a good yielding field this time, but pH will be top notch. We'll obviously lose a little bit with the whole field being sprayed for weeds too though, so you win some, you lose some on that one. Alright, so that is, yeah, about 60,500 liters of soybeans, which is about 242,000 at max price. You know, like I said, I would imagine we'll probably just do this whole field for lime. That way the whole thing is at the right level. I probably should have just did that before. I should have waited and just did the whole thing. Hindsight 2020 like usual, you know. You don't always think about that until all of a sudden you're like, Would have really been nice if I just waited and did the whole thing at once, but is what it is. Obviously, I will add in 0.2, so it'll go quite a ways at this bottom section. It's going to add quite a bit at the top. Yeah, obviously we're not going to add a ton for this, but still, everything will be at the same level. We probably won't have to worry about this field again. I would think it would go quite a ways until it's bad again. Numerous soybean harvests. Yeah, I think the cotton field is ready next month. So I'm hoping we can maybe do that, or maybe we'll delay it and do sorghum. I don't know. I think I might do the cotton. I don't know when cotton is a good price, though. November. Yeah, we'd want to do cotton first. Oh. Sorghum wouldn't be until January. So we'll definitely do cotton first. Actually kind of lines up pretty good. We'll be harvesting it in September, October. And it'll be all done, I would imagine, by November. Pretty easily. We'll get the top price for it, which that's going to be a lot of money, I'm sure. We do have to buy the harvester still, which is about 400,000 last I checked. It's a modded one. The base game ones are, I think they're like 500 or 600,000, and they just go up from there. So try to take a slightly cheaper option if possible for that. It's still a great cotton harvester. I've used it once in Zelanka a long time ago. Otherwise, I've always used base game, the case one. That is done. Yeah, my only complaint with this is I wish it was a little bigger capacity. But I like the width a lot, so. I know there are options that have a larger capacity, but it's like half the width. So you win some, you lose some with that battle. We haven't really used this one either before. I was going to try something different. We'll take this all the way down. Should be fine, and we'll just fill it up and finish out that section. Then this whole field should be good. So we'll see. As long as the cotton is ready, I think we'll do that as the priority thing. And we'll probably try to split it up some, because that will be fairly long harvest, I'm thinking. Obviously the width is not super wide for that harvester. I'm thinking it's going to take a little while. We'll probably split it some, and then do maybe this planting in between or something. I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to get this field planted, obviously. That way, we'll 100% be ready and harvested by June of next year. We can hit the high price. $1,500, not bad. Next month we'll be out of Mayo, so we won't be getting money from that. We'll just have the, what, 2 money generators, 3 money generators I have, 2 solar panels, and I think a really small wind turbine. Which really just covers the monthly costs. Really all it does is cover the monthlies. You know, we're able to stay at a net even. I think we might gain a little positive, but not a huge amount. I am considering maybe getting a wood chipper though for those trees. I have thought about it. I know there's some good mods. Just because there's no way we're going to go through all of those through the wood turner. It doesn't go through that much wood. Maybe having another option would not be bad. Maybe a sawmill. But I've did that before. I haven't really did wood chips. I know there's a firewood mod. I haven't really looked at it in the past. Could try that. Maybe I'll try to get some of those active and we can try it out. Well, that field is done. Well, I think that is probably about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.